Welcome to Royal Garden,
where you create the dream garden of your royal.
Place the board on the table in between the two players. One player will serve the king and will take the black meeple, the other serves the queen and takes the white meeple. Put the remaining 6 colored meeples in the bag. Each player will now take one random colored meeple out of the bag, not to be shown to the other player. Always keep it hidden until the end of the game. This is your royal's favorite color of flower, which will earn you the most points. Then each player takes another random color meeple out of the bag and place it on the second best choice marker on their side of the board. Their royal's second best color, known to all, still gives you some good extra points. Just since your opponents knows this color, it can be more difficult to score them. Empty the bag with the remaining meeples and make sure none of the players can see the remaining meeples. The aim is to gain the most points by the end of the game.
Have 6 color pencils or markers at hand. In case you don't have any color pencils, you can use an ordinary pencil and use the symbols to represent the color of the flowers instead.
Now, taking turns, players select the flowers they want to seed and put some color in the royal garden. For that, put all 24 colored cubes in the bag. Choose a starting player. The start player then places the bag close to their playing area. Whoever holds the bag is the current starting player. Check off one truck for a delivery, then the starting player takes 8 random cubes out of the bag to be placed beside the board. If no more deliveries can be done, because all the trucks are checked, the game ends when the final cubes of the last delivery have been played.
Players take turns, and starting with the current starting player, they select one of the cubes beside the board, to be placed on a row in front of them, indicated by row 1 till row 4. You always start with row 1 and move to the next row when the current row is filled with 2 cubes. After row 2 is completed, the bag is moved to the other player, making this player the new starting player. Again, a truck is checked off for a new delivery, and 8 random cubes are taken out of the bag in the next rows. Row 3 and 4 are now filled, similar to filling rows 1 and 2.
Now that all rows are filled, the current starting player selects one of the 4 rows and decides the order of the 2 cubes, i.e., which cube to color first. The color of the chosen cube is the color to fill one empty square of the royal garden. Either you choose an available starting location, or you choose an empty square adjacent to an already colored square of the same color. For the color of the second cube, you shall choose an empty adjacent square next to the first square you just colored. No color match is required for the second color.
Players take turns and choose one row each turn, until all rows are empty. Then a new round starts, with a new delivery when available. Try to compose connected squares of one and the same color matching your royal favorite or second favorite. This is how you score your points. The bigger the area of connected squares, the more points you will earn.
Be aware not to disclose your royal's secret or most favorite color. At the end of the game, when all trucks are checked off and the last turns are completed, each player tries to guess the favorite color of the other player's royal. They fill the square on the other player's side with the color they believe is the favorite of their opponent's royal. When guessed correctly, the favorite color scores like the second best color, but in case it was not guessed correctly, the secret color scores even better. Try to keep your opponent in the dark on your royal's favorite color.
When you make a connection to a magic tree, you can place your white or black meeple on top to activate the magic power of this tree. This magic might give you the advantage you needed. Check the number of the tree and follow the magic instruction for that tree as explained in the rule book. And this is how you play Royal Garden.
Have fun.